Hey, how's it going today? Quick about Saucha. So we're now moving into the Niyamas. So Yama is stuff that you don't do, stuff that you start to cut out in order to align your internal relationship with the present moment, to start to harmonize our our attention with our surroundings. Niyama is stuff that you do want to cultivate. It's stuff that you want to cherish, to expand upon. So the first niyama that we're talking today is Saucha, and Saucha means purity, and so Saucha is purity of body, mind, and spirit. And so a lot of time there's this purity. It invokes ideas of judgment that this is impure or that's not impure, and these are relative terms. And so something that's pure to one person may be impure to someone else, and something that's impure to one person may be pure to someone else. And ultimately, from a perspective of yoga, everything is pure because everything is the divine. We're talking about this experience of sameness, or that everything and every body is the same one, the same, not even one. And so, when we're talking about Saucha as a practice, purity is that which aligns you to or points you to your highest self, your highest frequency, and impurity is the storylines that we superimpose, that we lay over the world, that obscure the truth of being. And so, in practical terms, yes, Saucha is the practice of keeping your room clean and keeping your car clean. We do these things which are ritual, that is, they involve manipulating the world of form to access the underlying awareness or the underlying alignment that's beneath that. So, for example, when you clean your room, have you ever noticed how much your mind is able to relax? Right? When you have a clean car, have you noticed that it's easier to concentrate and keep your mind steady and focused? And so these things that externally appear to be the surface are the expression of this underlying alignment. That is, when my mind is scattered, I'm more likely to have my desk be scattered, stuff all over it. And then cleaning the desk is a ritual that can have the effect of tapping into this underlying scatteredness or this other underlying imbalance or disharmony. And so, Saucha takes the form of keeping your environment clean, keeping your body clean. A lot of times, and that's a relative term. Clean from what? So some people might think, oh, I'm going to keep my body clean, I'm going to put chemicals and all kinds of soaps and stuff. But someone else, for them, they might think, well, I'm not going to put those impurities on my body, and so I'm only going to choose pure ingredients, natural oils or whatever to put on the skin, natural ways of cleaning the body. And so Saucha, it's a personal practice. These are relative terms. Everyone has to align to their own inner path or purity. Let's see, what else? Saucha, thought, word, and deed. And so if we could start to understand how everything arises from the subtle, that the reason the room is cluttered is because my mind is cluttered, right? And we could take it even deeper than that. The reason that my mind is cluttered is there an underlying feeling, or you could call it a feeling or an emotion or something more subtle, that has this effect of creating this situation where there's this tension that manifests as mental clutter. So Saucha is the practice of consciously choosing to align with purity. And there's a term for that. It's sattvic. And sattvic is that which points towards truth. And so if you look up sattvic diet, you can learn a bit about ways that you can use foods, herbs, and we can actually talk about that in a future video, and activities, and basically every aspect of life, and invoke this sattvic quality, which is a quality that points towards truth or clarity or stillness or this balance. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else crucial to know about sattva. We want to avoid getting into, again, as with all the yamas and niyamas, a judgmental paradigm where we think that this is impure or that's not pure. This dirt is dirty, because all things are ultimately the supreme, and all things are ultimately the self. That's what yoga invites us to consider. Right? That's the thesis, and you get to verify that within your own personal experience. Is this true, or is this not true? But Saucha is a way that we can start to direct our awareness in and take a deeper look at that. So anyway, any questions, feel free to email me. Namaste.